अच्युतं केशवं राम नारायणम। के छ यसमा? नाम भनेको छ कसैको, के भन्छन्, बहुगान गरिएको छ, कसैको प्रतिष्ठा गरिएको छ, कसैको तारिफ गरिएको छ। तारिफ इज ए उर्दू वर्ड, यु नो द्याट। हो, मैले क्लिप राख्दैछु, अहिले राखिसके, लास्टमा पनि आउन सक्छ क्लिप, अगाडि पनि आउन सक्छ। यो के त भन्दाखेरि आज क्यान्सरको कुरा थियो। अब यहाँहरूले के गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ भनेदेखि यहाँहरूले मलाई अब आफ्नो आफ्नो के भन्छन्, अब यो पड्कल हो, आफ्नो आफ्नो यो अनुसार, आफ्नो आफ्नो नलेज अनुसार, आफ्नो आफ्नो, मैले तपाईहरु सब नलेजेबल हुनुहुन्छ, आई एम नट सेइङ यु आर नट नलेजेबल। मैले भन्नु खोजेको कुरा, एरर्स एन्ड ओमिसन्स एक्सेप्टेड। ई एन्ड ओ ई भन्थ्यो क्या पहिला पहिला, एउटा बिल हुन्थ्यो तल लेखे हुन्थ्यो ई एन्ड ओ ई, एरर्स एन्ड ओमिसन्स एक्सेप्टेड। हो, यसमा मेनली ओमिसन के भयो भनेदेखि नन कम्युनिकेबल डिजिजको मात्रै कुरा थियो। हेर्नुस्, cancer has got, or cancer kills so many people भन्ने data, all right, and there is also this communicable disease which is common, जस्तो कि नेपालमा कोलेरा भन्छ अहिले, हैन? अब त्यो लेख्छ नि अखबारमा तिनीहरूले। त्यस्तै अब त्यो कोभिड त यहाँलाई थाहा नै छ, पेन्डेमिक भयो, which was a communicable disease. So please read my presentation. It is no less than an article. अबको जमानामा आर्टिकल भन्दा लेख्ने यही हो भन्ने सजिलो हुन्छ। चाहे तपाईहरु मान्नुस् चाहे नमान्नुस्, मैले राखिदिए, मन नपरेदेखि जेसुकै गर्नुस्। हो, त्यो भनेको हैन। यु बी ह्यापी। जय हो, जय हो, जय हो, जय हो, जय हो, जय हो। We are born, we are programmed to die. Whatever we may try to avoid that, eventually a time will come when we have to, our body will cease to exist. We may use that term, it will cease to exist. There will be failure of all the organs, one after the other. And as you grow up, some organs like the brain or the nervous system may have disease like Parkinsonism, Alzheimer's, which is going to come. Okay, you cannot avoid. And also there is enlargement of prostate, which may turn into again a neoplasm or a cancer. Now let's come to cancer. Of course we have to die. So what is cancer? Cancer is irregular development of duplication of multiplication of our cells. Now if you understand, there are something like maybe 60,000 trillion cells in our body. The number may vary, of course, this is just a rough kind of thing, and these cells belong to different systems of the body, and each system, each organ, each smallest minuscule of your organ, okay, is different than the next, is different than the previous, as you might say, because the cells are programmed to act that way. For example, look at the muscles. Muscles gives us energy. They provide us, the key to movement. Brain, what does it do? Brain thinks, of course. Brain gives us something. We still are, unraveling the mysteries of the brain. There are a lot of things involved here. It is a very integrated process. There are, messengers, there are hormones, there are other factors which influence, which direct, which control this development in the human body from the time of conception till the time of death. And if something goes wrong somewhere, now the body, the cells are programmed to grow in a certain way, to follow the directions. Every cell is a factory in itself, all right. And they are kind of controlled centrally within the nucleus by the DNA, deoxyribose nucleic acid, and it is carried from both from your mother and my mother, your mother, and my father, your father, like that. It also carries some pattern which are identical, which identifies a person, that is forensic part of this DNA. Generally, DNA carries the information from generation to generation to carry out day-to-day activities of these different, highly complicated, highly integrated, and highly, coordinated system. There are several things here, like the flow of the blood, the respiration, like your defecation, your urination, all these are very much integrated. They are networked. And not only that, they are also controlled by, they are also directed to some extent by your energy, what you eat, you have to use as energy, your metabolism, also in the females now, also in the males. There may be some variation. Females will have to menstruate. It takes place once in a month. The female will, if impregnated, will have to carry the baby till the time of delivery. So this is how the body works, and there are things in our blood which are carried in our blood, the hormones or the messengers or the many of those factors. Okay. For example, the pituitary, the thyroid, the adrenal, they all supply and they try to integrate into our body. Let's talk about cancer. Cancer is very common, it seems, in many of the developed countries. One in every four person in USA supposedly suffers from cancer. In the female, the breast cancer is the commonest. In the males, it is the cancer of the lungs, which is common, most common. Then there are cancer, colorectal cancer, stomach cancer, and cancer of other parts of the body, which are caused by what? When the cells start, as I said earlier, the cells are programmed, they have to follow a certain pattern. They will die, another cell will be born in its place. That is called, say, programmed cell death. It happens in our body, this programmed cell death. All right. But when the cell does not follow this regular pattern due to many causes which may be external, then it will start to grow on its own. It will not follow the message sent by the DNA. It will grow on its own, create a monster. It may grow locally, it may travel to the lymph node, it may also travel by bloodstream into various parts of the body. Okay, that is called the metastasis. Then you never know where it is going to stop, get lodged into, and how it is going to grow depends upon organ to organ. A person of lung cancer may have metastasis all over the body. A person of breast cancer, which is common in the female, as I said, may have metastasis into the lymph nodes of the shoulder, of the axillary region, may have metastasis all over the body, may have metastasis to another breast also. So this is briefly about cancer. I'll try to put some clips. Okay. In Nepal, the burden of cancer, we have gotten our registry of cancer since 2018, it seems. The data is collected in both the hospital level, also in the community level. And when you adjust this daily, okay, life, the time lost by injury or disease, it is seen, adjusted incident rate in Nepal. I read one or two articles. I didn't find much in the Ministry of Health website, all right, regarding this. But there are certain other published articles in reputed journals. I found about 100 people in 100,000. 1 लाखमा 100 जनाको चाहिँ क्यान्सरबाट हुने रहेछ। मृत्यु त भनेको छैन, एन्सर एफेक्सन और क्यान्सर हुने रहेछ। कतिजना बाँच्ने कतिजना मर्ने चाहिँ भेटिएन त्यो डेटा। द्याट डिपेन्ड्स आई थिङ्क अपन द लेभल अफ केयर एन्ड सो अन। क्यान्सर केले गर्दाखेरि हुन्छ, मैले अघि नै भने, एउटा त हेरिडिटरी फ्याक्टर और यो चाहिँ जेनेटिक फ्याक्टर। एउटा हलिउडको एउटा फिमेल हिरोइनले दुईटै उहाँको स्तन, दुईटै ब्रेस्ट रिमुभ गर्नुभयो। यहाँहरूलाई थाहा होला, यु मस्ट हर्ड अबाउट इट, बिकज one of she was found to be mutated, carrying mutated BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes. There is a name given to genes. There are several genes, thousands and millions. So they give a name like that. Okay, so this is related to breast something BRCA gene. She removed both her breast. That is a drastic thing. Well, I don't know how much that has helped her, I don't know. Now, the point I'm trying to make here is that the genetic factor, hereditary factor, then there is the factor of toxicity, whatever you eat, whatever you inhale, whatever you're exposed to, for example, radiation, if you're exposed to, even doing too much X-ray can cause, it is said can cause this cells to behave in a very abnormal way. They will start to grow in their own way, not following the rules and regulations of the body, that results in cancer. Then there are other factors like, people take drink, people smoke, people chew tobaccos, and they are all considered to be potential hazards for cancer. And if you see the world disease burden, maximum number of people will die because of the heart. Then second is cancer. Well, I do not know. I do not know about the data of our country. It is not clearly available. But the incidence seems to be high. Now the government is collecting, or some cancer register is maintained by the Nepal Health Research Council. You can check in that. And the data is collected community and also in the hospital. So we know knowledge is power. We know then we can do something about it, like the BP Koirala Cancer Hospital in Chitwan. Then there are many in Kathmandu which are working in the private sector. I believe they are providing the best possible care according to the world standards. Interestingly, I also found some of our students who are working there in those hospitals. It is a difficult task because I have seen in my family when you have cancer in the family and when the doctor is there, sometimes doctor is not there. I have seen the scenario in all levels. Be safe from cancer. If you got any symptoms, you need to screen, even if you do not have symptoms. The females have to screen for breast cancer. The males have to check for lung cancer and also for the prostatic cancer, also colorectal cancer for the males. So with that, let me stop. It is a long one, of course. I may put some clip, but I really don't know. Hope you remain well. Hope God blesses me. God blesses you.